Hello and blessings, my beautiful souls. I'm playing around with the things. Who knows? So, I have of late been really active and creative, and I'm celebrating this and I'm sharing this with you because I've been in a bit of a creative rut or a slump. And I did have a bit of a talk about this in different places. Some of it was on Instagram, some of it was here. I've had a really hard time of late, but I'm starting to bounce back. My hair looks frightful, and for that I apologize. Just dropped the kids off. And so I just tied it up into a knot like a freaking cave woman. Anyway, so as many of you know, I have a Patreon account, and of late that's kind of given me a great deal of inspiration and a bit of life to create videos as well here for YouTube. And so I wanted to share with you a video that I've just created, or a little bit about a video that I've just created for my Coven tier over on Patreon. And for those of you who don't know, I have a tier for Coven and Witchcraft. I have a tier for Tarot and Learning Tarot. I have a tier for Book Club, that's Magical Book Club and Occult Books. And then I have a few other little tiers there, but they're my main primary content style tiers. And today I created a video, or yesterday I created it, today I uploaded it, and it's all about spirit offerings. And one of the beautiful things about this video is that I have been seeing many people ask questions about how long do you leave offerings, what type of offerings do you need to put out, how long do you leave the offerings on there for, when do you know the offerings have been consumed or they're done, and and all of these questions about spirit offerings. And so because I am a professional spirit worker and a hereditary witch in the field of Umbanda, Macumba, and Candomblé in the Brazilian tradition, I have a lot to say about this. And it's funny when you have, when you hold certain information, sometimes you don't even realize what it is that you hold. And I get stuck into this mindset from time to time that what I know, other people already know. And it takes another person to say to me, actually, that's not common knowledge, or actually, I've never even heard this before, or there's no resources out on this subject, or this is a really interesting subject, I would love your point of view. So it can be very, I don't know, it can be very awakening, I guess you could say. And so I was talking about, the nature of spirit offerings, and we're doing construction, so I can't not with this, okay, in the background. So there's grinding work going on. There's a gate to a garden bed being created, and my beautiful, amazing partner is just, what are you going to do? Can't keep an ADHD guy down. Anyways, as I was saying, spirit offerings. I've been finding a lot of bones on my property, which has prompted me to really start to look again at spirit and spirit work, which is just, it's so natural to me. Spirit work is the first port of call. I could do spirit work in my sleep because it is such an innate part of who I am. I wake up in the morning, and let me show you this. It's a bit messy, but please do forgive me. I have my candles lit. I have my flowers. I have incense going, and I sit here and I have a cup of tea and I practice gratitude and I speak to my spirits. And today I had this, gigantic moment of, hi Alicia. I had this gigantic moment of gratitude because I had made a plan this morning to book my father in for, hello Law, for a medical appointment because he's not been feeling well. Some of you may know he had emergency surgery to remove his gallbladder. It was a big, long, arduous kind of journey. I'm not really stoked with the health system here in Tasmania, unfortunately. But nevertheless, it is what it is. And as I was saying, this morning I had set the intention to call the medical center at 8:30 in the morning. Sometimes I have cancellations and they know ahead of time. And then I got caught up doing my spirit work video and just doing the final edits and then uploading it and then getting my kids to school. And then I get back and it's about 10 to 9, if not almost 9. And my sister's walked down and she's like, did you make the appointment for Dad? And I'm like, shit, and I'm like, it's going to be so late now. And I stopped and I composed myself and I'm like, ancestors, I need you. Like, I need you for this one. And so I called up and they're like, actually, we have an appointment this afternoon. And the wait time for appointments here is about 2.5 weeks. And so I'm like, I'll take it. 150. I'll take it. I'll take it. I've got off that call and I just stood there in a place of gratitude and appreciation going, thank you, ancestors. I just love you so much. I'm so appreciative of your help and your, support. And there is just those little moments that I'm not saying that that is magic. I'm not even saying that that was, the magic of my ancestors at play. I'm saying that I lean into my ancestors for my everyday life, for all of the things that I do. I'm just like, come on, ancestors, get me out of this traffic jam. Or ancestors, tell this person that they are wrong. They were born wrong and they will consistently be wrong. Like, I am just talking to my ancestors every part of my day. And even in my sort of like judgy headspace where like this is one of my favorite shirts that I'm wearing because it is an embodiment of who I am. Hang on, it's cold here today. It's probably reading in reverse, but it pretty muchly says sarcasm. It's your body's natural defense against stupid. And so because of that, and I have that little reputation for being slightly intolerant of people who are not stupid, because I'm not that judgmental. It's people who lack common sense. Like, it's common sense that is, it's sparse these days. So my brain kicks in and then I have a conversation with my ancestors about choices, like a little eye roll with an ancestor and a little choices, nicely spoken. Like, it's with me all the time and it's, in my life all the time. From Devon in England. Very nice. Hi, Sandy. Hello, love.
Hi, Sandy.
So that's what we've been talking about, and I'm starting to launch more into spirit work in Coven, but also I've stopped being so restrictive of the videos that I create over on Patreon because I want to pull from a place of passion and inspiration. So sometimes I'm inspired to do a meditation on tarot, for instance, and then another time I'm inspired to do my top 5 favorite decks, and then another time I'm inspired to do a medicine and madness. And so this is specifically for my tarot tier. So I like to do this thing called medicine and madness over there, where I do the upright and reverse meanings and the applications of said meanings in real life. So it's quite a stewy kind of thing. And I just love to go into the ins and outs of the card, and it's upright or reversed or open or blocked, depending on how you as a reader like to look at it. So yeah, it's very, very fun over there at the moment, and I'm feeling a lot more energized. Hi from Washington. And I'm feeling just so much more energized over there and in the mood to create and to film. Right now, the only thing that's really keeping me from just like going gangbusters on it is the fact that space is an issue at the moment. I'm not sure if you guys realize this, but this is where I live. This is where I'm working at the moment on my kitchen table, and that's where all the action is at the moment. So that's in building mode. So I've got a lot of sound and a lot of building, thingies going on in the background at the moment. So
Sorry.
That's what's happening. Don't be sorry, love. All right, my beautiful souls. So what I was going to say too, oh, hang on. Hi from Southern California. Hi, Tamaya. Hi, bloke in the background. That's you.
Oh,
that gave me life. Yeah, so I have been just going for it, like really, really going for it. And there's something that I didn't realize, right? So I logged into Patreon. Let me see if it will do it for me so I can actively show you what I'm talking about. Here we go. It says, hang on. Wait for it. Oh, no. Did you know creators who post Patreon-only content twice a month tend to keep their patrons around longer? And I was like, how does that work for me personally? Because I upload weekly for my Coven, fortnightly for the tarot tier, and I upload tri-weekly for book club. And we're getting back into content now that the year has formally kicked off and started. So I do upload quite a bit over there and all sorts of things, primarily video. So I'm going to show you something. Not new. Actually, I don't need the new one. No, go back. Posts published. I'm going to show you something. Ready? Hello, love. Look at that man. Look at that gorgeous honey. So, what to consider when disposing of offerings to spirits. That's about a 10-minute video. Sharing bookish information there. Spirit work, tips and tools. That was the other week. Tarot tips and tricks. Book chat. I do a vlog now with my partner. Feeding your broom charm, which is a tutorial. A couple of little written posts, Sunday markets with my love, video tutorial broom charm, medicine and madness, that's a tarot one, book stuff, the X-Hex, which is hilarious, February community update, new moon tarot picker cards, spell instructions. So that was a very brand new one that I created that comes with a spell as well for each one that you pick. And February it all begins, early access, and all of that type of stuff. And I didn't realize quite how much I actually do share over there. And I want to start turning them into smaller little bite-sized pieces so I can share them in shorts here. So that's my point, right? I've got lots going on in the back of my mind, lots of spirit work stuff. Are we almost ready for your doctor's appointment?
Yeah, 20 minutes I reckon we've got.
Okay, you getting sorted? Are you done with your thing?
Yeah, I finished out there.
All right. Well, I must away now to ravage my partner and also and to just get on with my day because I'm vlogging today for Patreon as well. So my partner and I do behind the scenes vlogs of our very busy life. I encourage you. That's for all my patrons, not just for a tier. That's every single patron from $1 all the way up to $10 or $12. They get to see that vlog and it's the funnest thing. So my kids are in there, friends are in there, but I won't ever share that on my YouTube channel because it does have, you know, more private information within it, and I don't really like exploiting my children for that. But this is more farm life and lifestyle, and there's a little witchiness here, there's a little tarot there, there's a little love, there's a little building, there's a little off-gridding, there's a little gardening, there's a little building, there's a little AJ, there's a little Avalon. So that's what's going on over there. I'd love for you to join me, of course, no pressure. But I will chat to you guys again soon. Off with my day. Look after yourselves. Be kind to one another and be awesome. See ya.